going on? Is Asher coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. I'm joined by Scratch AK47. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out his Twitter. Scratch, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, Ash? How are you doing, man? Doing pretty good. Just having a chill one today, you know?
Yeah, man. We got 8 new champions to talk about, my friend. Some legendaries, some epics. First off, I wanted to give a big shout out to your Twitter, at ScratchAK47. Go ahead and follow Scratch, guys. Follow myself as well. I'm at CWA. I can't speak for you, Scratch, but I try to respond to every tweet that I see, at least. People, pulling champions, want to flex a little bit, questions about teams, champions, whatever. And I would love to hear your opinions on these new champions, so tweet us both with those opinions. Speaking of the champions, yeah, Scratch, dude, we got some champs here, man.
Yeah, can I just show you what we have?
Yeah. What do you got? yeah, dude. It's I don't know. Let me just come out and say it in the beginning, man. These champions are trash, dude.
I feel like they're very underwhelming, yeah.
They're underwhelming. We're gonna go through them. We're gonna rank each one too, like rate them or grade them, I guess, using the letter grade system here. But I just want to say out the gate here, and I saw that Hades mentioned this earlier today as well. I mean, I think everybody's mentioning this, but dude, when they add new champions, they've got 1,000 of them in the game now. Not really, but they're getting up there. It used to be 300 champions back in 2018, 2019 or whatever, and now it's 900, 800, whatever. When they're adding new ones, they're adding them a ton. They're adding new champions every month. A lot of them, it feels like every other month at the latest. So the cadence has picked up, and I gotta be honest, man, I don't like Hex. Right? I feel like they're shoving Hex down our throats. I don't like it. It feels so conditional. I just don't like Hex. And there's more Hexers coming at you guys, right? Number one, fix bomb debuffs instead of worrying about Hex, right? Number two, another. I'm really in a ranty mood today, Scratch. Sorry, bro. Plus, Scratch is I came on the channel and he's like, oh man, this guy won't shut up. But then on top of that, if you're gonna add new champions, bring something new to the table that's not Hex. I know I want my cake and I want to eat it too, right? Because I want something new, but I don't like Hex. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say is just having Hex in your kit is not new, right? Bring a new dynamic, something new to the game. At this point, I'm feeling major burnout from all the new champions. What about you, Scratch?
So yeah, man, honestly, I feel like from 2020, around October, they're bringing new champions every single month. Not even 1 month when they missed it, okay? So every single month, they gave you new champions. And yeah, we're telling them, guys. We're literally telling them every single day, increase the summoning chances. This system is just broken, it's old, it doesn't function as intended anymore when we have 1 million champions in the game. And their answer,
you just got me demonetized, bro. You just got me demonetized, homie.
Why?
No, I'm just joking. Nothing. You dropped the F-bomb, bro.
Did
Go ahead. No, you just misspoke, but it sounded like it. Go on, man. I'm just joking with you, bro. I'm just joking with you. I'm not even gonna cut this because I know my viewers heard it, man. So
I know they like it. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Your train of thought like a scumbag. Continue.
That's fine. So basically, they're just saying every single time that, we have it on the list. We're thinking about increasing the chances, but they gotta increase the chances from 10x to something more. Even 20x is not gonna cut it anymore because the champions, they didn't just double, they triple, they quadruple, man, in terms of legendary. So they definitely gotta step their game up in terms of summonings because it's just too old. The dupe system, the Hydra, the empowerment, selling champions, so many things to do with dupes now that we don't have enough dupes, that's
bro.
Kind of like the situation.
This is ridiculous, man. And even I was opening up some shards for tomorrow's video on my channel, man. And even maxing out the vault, it's maybe if I mortgage my home, I can afford to buy all these slots for my vault. It's this is insane. And listen, man, I'm not here to just totally crap on the game because I love a lot of the moves and I'm easy to please, man. I've been gaming since, in television, Atari days. So I'm pretty easy to please, I feel like, I like Hydra Clan Boss. I love Doom Tower. I love all the bosses. I love a lot of these champions. I love the art. I love what the game is kind of heading, and I can't wait for a lot of features PvP. So that is my obligatory, I don't hate the game, but I am a little ranty today because, and I know you feel the same way, Scratch, but I mean, final question before we get into the champions here.
Yeah.
Isn't the elephant in the room, Scratch? And I'm curious your opinion on this. Isn't the elephant in the room here is that like we already have everybody watching, listening to this right now, they already have every champion they need or access to without pulling any shards for the most part, right? Like they did a good job with the daily login rewards, the shop and the bazaar. You can get Drexstar, you can get, luckily Ninja for a lot of people out there. So the Drakes, you're given a lot for free that you can really enjoy this game and even get to the end game. You're not going to be in Platinum Arena, but you don't need all these champions,
Yeah, definitely. I always said it, man, compared to other games that I played, like how you said it, I love the game. That's why I'm still playing it. Okay. That's why I'm still here doing content on Raid, because I love the game. When I'm ranting as well, it's just because I want things to be improved for the entire community. Okay.
Yeah.
But the main idea is, compared to other games that I played, they give you so much stuff in terms of being able to play the game without getting constantly stuck, blocked in content, because you're able to get new champions for free. You're not getting tons of books, you're not getting tons of silver and things like that to make your life like super easy. It's a challenge to play it as free to play, but everything is doable.
Yeah.
That's the main idea.
Dude, my free-to-play account after a few months was starting to look like it's a joke because I'm making a video for my free-to-play and I'm like, well, here's Raglan, here's Herndig, here's Mashal, this is my mate, and they're like, wait, this is not free-to-play, but it is, so like you can even get lucky and pull a few Legos, without spending. So listen, I think that my point is instead of focusing on new champions, which I know they got to make money, I get it, but instead of focusing so much on all these new champions and fusions every day, focus on what I think everybody pretty much wants, and that's like more ways to work together as a clan, improving the clan quest and the clan system, and real-time PvP, which is coming this year. But let's, those, and of course, better ways to farm books, right? Like you just said it. Like that's what everybody kind of wants for the most part, They don't want, who out there is like, we need more champions, Plarium, it's been 3 weeks, Anyway, point made. Thank you for letting me rant here. Okay, so Nog Solreap. So this dude, I'm not going to read over every word in all these kits. People can pause and read for their own. I'm going to highlight their highlights and ask you for your expert opinion, Scratch. So this guy has decreased defense on his A1, increases if they're under fear or true fear, has an AoE decreased accuracy, and true fear on the A2, and then he attacks one enemy, probably with heavy multipliers on his A3. He also has this kind of passive here, heals his champion by 50%. Every time this champion kills an enemy, grants an extra turn if they're under a certain faction. Thoughts on this guy?
He's mediocre. Like you have defense down on the A1, and then you have a bit of CC and decreased accuracy, AoE, which is good for waves in Doom Tower and stuff. But I don't feel like anybody who's pulling shards out there will be like, I want to get this guy.
No,
it's just not the champion. I feel like whenever they bring in a new orc champion, he's always bad, man. Like it's not at a good level.
Dude,
to be like, wow, I really like the champion.
Yeah. I agree with you, dude. This guy, if I pulled him, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Vault, here you go.
Yeah. What am I gonna do with this dude, Well, next up, we got Jinguan, Void, Shadowkin. So, good old Jinguan, right? Well, people are probably familiar, but anyway, attacks one enemy. He's transferring debuffs. He has block active skills. If they're under decreased accuracy, he's on a 2-turn cooldown single target on the A2. He has an AoE ×2. First hit decreased accuracy, second hit decreased crit damage. Has a strengthen on himself on a 4-turn cooldown. And then he has this kind of cool passive on one ally, though. Whenever a fear, true fear, all this stuff is placed on an ally, removes it and plays a block buffs instead. This is on a 4-turn cooldown on a single ally. What do you think?
Man, this champion could have had so much potential, but they just wanted to make a Void chicken to dilute the Pulverid, because if they were making this passive AoE, he would have been a good counter for Kaimar, for Molis, and champions like this for Arena. Defense, offense, he would have been an amazing champion. Kind of the sort of champion that we didn't got since Necret in the game. Kind of like, it's been a while since we got such a good champion. But he's not. That's kind of like the situation.
I love it. But he's not. He is HP based, so, I guess there's that. I don't know. I'm really grasping at straws here, man. You're right. If this was an AoE, it's only working every 4 turns on one ally at a time. That's it. you know? So I don't know, very niche arena. I have no idea. Next up, we have maybe arena defense. I don't know. We have the clan father, Operadin. So Magic HP, another HP based champion, Barbarian, has a 2-time hitter each turn meter on the A1, an AoE with a heal on the A2, extra heal if they're under continuous heal, great. Removes block buffs and heal reduction from all allies and places 2 continuous heals on all allies. Has a chance of removing another debuff on a 3-turn cooldown every time a continuous heal buff heals an ally, fills that champion's turn meter by 5%. Pretty cool on the passive. Otherwise, man, seems like a pretty underwhelming healer. Your take?
Yeah, it's just literally for heals there. I don't really know why they gave us a Barbarian, man. We have Seal of the Drakes. She's carrying us in faction wars. Everyone gets it for free. I feel like this champion could have been much better in a different faction, like Skinwalkers, where everybody struggles with that faction because there are not enough support champions. Maybe it could have been a good idea, but
Scratch, you're using your brain. Stop doing that, man.
it's not awful as a champion, especially early game, mid game, if you don't have many healers. So if you have the chance to go and fuse him, guys, because this is the fusion, without getting out of your way and busting your wallet, do it. You have nothing to lose, you know. But if you gotta bust all your resources, probably it's not the right fusion, you know.
I'm gonna pass on this one, Scratch. Are you going for it for the content, just for the heck of it, or have you decided yet? I think I'm gonna pass. I'm not sure.
I usually just get him by completing the dailies and
farming overnight
and stuff. That's the problem. I have no shards.
Oh, got you. I hear you there. Well, dude, like my thing is on Clan Mentor. I agree with you. Maybe I'm being a little hard on the big fella, but on Clan Mentor, like, why can't this just be remove all debuffs? It wouldn't be broken. Like, there's so many cleansers in the game. Like, who cares? It doesn't.
That's exactly what I said.
You know, like I don't know. That's my thing. If it was a full cleanse there on a 3-turn with all that healing, I'd be like, okay, I'm probably gonna go for him. You know, and I think but I don't know. Like we really need to have a 100% chance win boot of removing an additional debuff. Just remove all debuffs. Come on, anyway.
Yeah, it would have been better. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, grades on these dudes. I'm gonna give Operadin. Oh, let's just do all the legendaries, then we'll grade them afterwards.
That's fine.
2 times on whole string. Sacred Order. He looks like Mordecai, kind of Mordecai vibe going on here.
It looks nice, yeah.
Yeah, only worse. Anyway, attacks 2 times on the A1, 3 times at random on the A2, ignoring defense against Hex, yay. 4 times at random, great. Time at random abilities all over the place here. Has the Hex. And then all this synergy depending on champions from different factions, from different packs and stuff. And then he has his champion attacks targets under Hex debuffs during the same turn, plays a Pyrrhic Veil on himself. Dude, I mean, might be missing something here, but God, I'm not really impressed by this guy either.
I don't like hits at randoms. They're kind of a waste. And when it's so conditional, like,
oh my God.
You gotta do this to get this, and if you want to get to this, you gotta do the other thing, and if you gotta do the other thing to get to the other thing, you gotta do the other thing, and you keep on going like this. Platinum, like, is just not an awesome champion, and it's kind of tied to Banner Lords, like the worst faction in the game. Nobody really uses many champions from there for anything. Like, there might be quite a few on waves in dungeons and stuff that I can't really remember honestly, but that's kind of it, you know?
If you're going to give an ability against Bannerlords and Knight Revenant or something, like, ignore a further 25% defense, give him a freaking Warlord ability. All skills on cooldown. Like,
something like
make
that.
Make it something big if it's going to be a dependent on a faction. And, I don't know, these faction things, like, dependent on factions. I don't want to be so negative about it because I think there's some potential there, like the packs that they have, like the different factions and stuff. There's some potential there, but it would have to be done with a lot of thought, probably some tweaking on how it all works. And this is just random champions that do random things to random factions. Who's going to plan that out, man? Who's going to sit there? Yeah. If they added an element to the game, kind of like where the Void Tower is, where maybe you're battling against other champions, there's no boss or something, and the champions are all the same faction, it rotates or something like if there's an element of the game that makes champions like this especially useful, then I'm interested. Otherwise, no. All right, so Whole Spring, I give them C minus. You D.
I'm there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm there.
The fusion, what do you give him?
Fusion, I'll give him a B minus.
Give him a C. Plus. C. All right. This guy, Jinguan.
Man, like, I don't know. A C. For a Void Legendary, just to do this,
D.
very underwhelming.
Yeah, I would give him a C if he wasn't Void, but I'm going to hold him to higher standards to your point, man, because Jinguan is like the old Physics now, dude. He's like, oh, great.
Yep. Pretty
Don't want
much
to pull
is
him
literally that. It's literally that, yeah.
Danang Skullreap. What do you give this dude?
A C, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
At
give
least
him a
you have a
C+.
bit of true fear AoE
Yeah,
on
he's
the
a
wave.
little bit
That's
more
about
interesting, but like
Yeah.
still not overwhelming. All right, the epics are a little bit better. This dude over here, or this, excuse me, woman here, is a Shadowkin, so will help a lot of players out. AoE Leech has the weaken on the A1. Ally Protect, big version with the turn meter fill on a 3-turn cooldown. Has a block damage buff on this champion for 1 turn whenever their HP drops below 50% on a 5-turn cooldown. Honestly, really solid epic, I think, here.
Yeah, she's awesome. Ally Protect. She's gonna be good for clan boss, good for faction. She's gonna be a good carrier.
Okay, I give her an A, A minus. What about you?
Yeah, I'm around there. Around there.
I mean,
for an epic, yeah.
Defense based too, so easy to keep alive with the Ally Protect.
It's very tanky, yeah.
Has the leech in there, like take away lifesteal gear. If this AoE was on a 3-turn, I would give her, a solid A, but still not bad. Anyway, next one here, we got an Ogrin, old Grunkus. I kind of like the name and the look of this dude. That dude's just like he's got something going on. Has a leech on the A1, decreased speed on a single target with turn meter on the A2, and an AoE with decreased attack on the A3, 3-turn cooldown, speed in dungeons on the aura. What do you think about this Force Affinity support champion?
He's gonna be awesome for the Fire Knight dungeon. Triple hit on the A1, decreased speed on the A2, heal reduction, decreased attack on the A3.
Right.
So he's a good A for the Fire Knight and a minus A for the rest of the dungeons, because you're only kind of gonna benefit more from the decreased attack,
Dude, old Gruckus.
The speed aura.
I hope he's very fast. I think he will be. His base speed.
Hopefully.
Because he has a speed aura, like he's all about speed. Hopefully, because to me, for people who don't have a lure, I would definitely pick this dude up. I'm assuming he's going to be the fusion. I would pick him up for sure.
The fusion is just fragments, so these are just.
Oh, it's a fragment summon. Oh, I'll go for it then. Fragment summons are easy if you're lazy. My bad.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've been down. My excuse is I've been down with COVID, so I actually been out of the loop on the on everything. This is like the first time I saw him was this morning. The fragment. So okay, that changes things a little bit about how I feel about him. But either way, old Grunk is pretty solid. I'll give him an A. Lady Quillin, she has a. Turn meter fill. She has turn meter of all allies if the attack kills an enemy on a 3-turn. And then an AoE with increased crit damage on all allies, increased attack on all allies if the attack is critical. For me, on this lady here, Scratch, it's all about like how crazy are multipliers. I'm not super impressed.
Exactly. Yeah. But what I like about it, when they're building attack champions, they're always kind of making them like, you gotta kill, then you gotta debuff. So you gotta decide, either you go with accuracy, either you go with damage, and you don't really find the middle ground on those champions. What I like on this one, she buffs. Yep. So you can go full damage. Hopefully she has good multipliers, and she's actually gonna benefit your team the more damage she does. So I like that. Increase attack, increase these, because she kills enemies. I like the way they approach this champion, but it's all about the multipliers. Yeah.
Me too. Maybe like a B.
Yeah, around there till we see the multipliers. If it's hard, I'm gonna give her an A.
Think about her with like Thylesia from the last fusion or whatever, the one before that, I forgot. But like, she has the debuff extender. Between the two of them, like AoEs everywhere, decrease defense, increase crit damage, increase attack on all allies, a lot of nukes going out. You put a strong support team. They're both Force Affinity. Put a strong support team around those epics, so you could have some like a dynamic duo there. All right, the last champion here, man, is Arden.
Like Schwarzenegger, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Get to the chopper. What are you waiting for? I'm here. Do it. Kill me now. We got the defense banner lord here, Magic Affinity. What are you waiting for? Kill me. I'm here.
Yes, this is here to kill me by the champion from the Sacred Order.
All right. We got a provoke on the A1. We got an AoE weaken on the A2. And we have a fear debuff as well on the AoE. That's a 25, 35. That's a 40% chance fear. Okay. Reflect damage and a counterattack on this champion. Reflect on all allies. I don't know, man. Not super overwhelmed, but am I missing something here?
No, so honestly, the only thing I can see with him is use him on the Fire Knight for the reflect damage strategy because he's on a 3-turn cooldown. But that's about it, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah, right.
So kind of like out of all the epics, I feel like he's the most underwhelming one, you know?
Sam, I give him a C- or D or something.
Yeah, I'm at a C with him, yeah.
C. All right, Scratch. Well, there it is, man. That's our video, dude. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. Check out Scratch AK-47. Some of the best content. I'll be back. Scratch will be back. All right.
I'll be back. Yeah.
yeah, that's your line. Listen, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Check out Scratch's YouTube channel. Puts out some amazing content. He had a video reviewing these champions as well earlier today. And I think you're recording another one about Shadowkin, right? Faction Wars and stuff? Cool.
Indeed.
All right, I might guest star there. We're not sure. We'll talk about that right now. So check it out, guys. I'll have links to everything in the description below. Thank you for watching. And as always, take care, guys.
Hasta la vista, baby.